cured it, and now it's time to cook it. On today's menu, we will dive into the richness of the Jamaican cuisine. Stewed peas with pig's tails, served alongside coconut rice and a medley of fresh vegetables, is sure to tantalize your taste buds and leave you wanting more. The ingredients are corn, pigtails, oh my goodness, look at that, guys, red kidney beans, as well as pimento berries, coconut milk powder, garlic cloves, scallion or green onion, thyme, onion, rice that complements the pig's tails so well as some salt for flavoring the rice, and for our spinners as well, we'll definitely need some all-purpose flour. For our veggies, we're using lettuce and carrots. Now let's go ahead to clean our kidney beans. We're giving this a good wash, and then we're going to allow it to soak with some spice and aromatics. Alright, there we are, washing to remove any impurities or foreign objects from the peas. Get it nice and clean. Now to this piece that will be soaking, we're going to add some spice, some aromatics to get it nice and flavorful while it's soaking, right? And these are pimento berries or allspice, garlic clove, green onion, and also thyme, right? And we're just preparing these, and we're going to add them directly to our peas so that the peas can start soaking up all that flavor before it hits the pot. All right, and this is what it looks like. Next up, we're going to go ahead and take out our cured pig's tail. If you haven't checked the video for this, guys, please ensure that you click the card up there to see how you can cure your pig's tail, right? And what we're doing, just to chop these now in smaller pieces for our stew. This smells so good. Oh my goodness, it has been curing for about 2 weeks. This aroma is something else. Oh my goodness, it smells so delicious. All right, and there we are, just a few more pieces to go. We are also removing any excess fat that is there. 2 more pieces. All right, and there we go now, guys, with our final piece. This is what it looks like. Up next, we're going to go ahead and start the boiling process. Meantime, while that is going to a boil, we're going to get our veggies prepped. And what we're doing here is just to remove the leaves from the iceberg lettuce so that we can wash it nice and clean for our salad. Good. Now please remember, when you're washing your veggies, it's always important to use a salt solution, probably about 2% salt solution, to get rid of any impurities on your veggies. All right, now that's the first boiling. We have strained it off. All right, and now we're going with the second boiling, just to remove some of that salt. And in the meantime, while that is going, we're going to continue the vegetable prep. And right about now, guys, we have drained off that lettuce from that salt water solution, followed by draining the second water from the pig's tail, guys. Now we only boiled twice because that's the ideal amount of boiling that was needed to get the excess salt from the pig's tail. Now in some instances, you may need to boil more than twice depending on the salt level in the pig's tail, but 2 times was just right for this pig's tail. Right now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put it on the stove to continue to cook. But before we do that, we are going to add the red kidney beans. So we'll continue the cooking process of the pig's tail while we're adding the red kidney beans, guys, and these two will continue to cook together and also develop all that desired flavor that we want. All right, and there we are, just replenishing with some fresh water, ensuring that all items are submerged, and to the stove we go. All right, now we're jumping back to prepping our salad, and right here, guys, we're going to start off by giving our iceberg lettuce some rough chop. All right, and to the bowl they go, followed by the tomatoes. We're just going to make some nice slices, and the tomato will add the perfect juiciness, moistness, and acidity we need for that salad. Followed by the carrots, and we're just giving these some quick shreds using our grater here. All right, nice and easy. To the bowl they go with the iceberg lettuce, followed by the tomatoes. And of course, we're garnishing with a little parsley flakes. Cover, put into the cooler, guys, and then we're moving on to make our spinners, right? Or we may say our dumplings. Now we are gonna add some coconut milk powder to this that will give our spinners a little lift, right? So they are coconut flavored. Now we're adding some water just to create our dough. All right, and there we are, kneading, we're folding, and we're pushing. All right, nice and tight. And then we're going to make some little spinners from these, but before we do that, let's check on the stew peas. All right, this is what we're looking like. If you notice, the color has changed because of the peas. We cover again, allow to cook, and then we're going to move on to cutting up our fresh seasonings. So we went in with our green scallion, bell pepper. We're also going to add some onion to this as well, and that will just flavor our pot to give us that burst of flavors that we want. All right, and there we are, just creating some nice small to medium dices that we are going to add to the stew. It's now time to do another check-in. Now look at that, guys. It has reduced and they are also becoming a little softer, right? So things are going very well. We check on it another time. I know it's a little steam right now. You're not able to see very well, but soon you'll be able to. And look at that, voila. Now we tested, we pierced with a fork, and the beans, the kidney beans, and the pig's tails are cooked. So at this time we're going to go in with our coconut spinners, right? And these are just some small dough. As you can see, it's made from flour, a little salt, and we did add some coconut milk powder in there as well. Now to jazz things up a bit, we are also going to add some coconut milk to our stew peas. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness, I wish you could smell this. Now we have added the coconut milk. We're going to give that a good stir for even distribution. It is looking nice and it is also smelling even nicer. All right, and there we are. Now we're going to turn our attention to our rice, and what we're doing here, guys, is just to wash the rice to ensure that we get some of that starch out, and also any impurities that was in the rice, we can wash them out as well. All right, and we're going again a final time to get it nice and clean. Up next, we're mixing the coconut milk powder in some warm water to ensure that we dissolve all that coconut powder adequately or effectively. All right, yay, and there we are. Time to get the rice going. So to that coconut milk we have added salt and about 2 tablespoons of butter, and we're just going to put this to heat on the stove. And to the stove we go. Alright, when it has recovered, at that time we'll add our rice. But in the meantime, let's check again on our pig's tail. You know, look at that, guys. I know you see the richness coming through. And at this time, we have added our fresh aromatics and our seasonings. It looks so good, but I'm telling you, the smell is even better. The coconut milk came to a rapid boil, guys. So what we're doing now is just to add the rice, giving it a good stir. We're going to cover, allow it to recover, and when it starts boiling again, then we're going to reduce it to low so that it can take its time to do its thing, can be nice and fluffy and al dente. Alright, al dente means, by the way, for those of you who may not know, firm to the bite. It's a French term. Alright, and it's time to check on our pig's tail again, guys. It is now simmering because we want all that seasonings, all that aromatics just to gel so well in it, right? Isn't it looking good? Okay, and by the time you know it, the rice was done. Look at that, guys. Everything is finished. The coconut rice, the stewed peas, and now it's time to serve up a plate. But before we do that, I'm giving you a good stir. I'm teasing your taste buds. Alright, now it's time to plate, and we've served up a cup of rice followed by the stewed peas. Look at that, guys. So rich, so colorful, so flavorful. Oh my goodness. Now we're going to add some veggies to the plate. Alright, and there we are, adding the veggies on top with a little bit more sauce, right? And there we are, garnishing, and that is what the end product, guys, is looking like. Now let's take a moment to tantalize your taste buds. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please remember to do so. Turn on your post notification bells, guys, so you can be notified whenever there's a new video, okay? And as usual, enjoy.